So, hi guys, welcome to another reaction video. So, I'll be reacting to the UFC 3 111, and I'll be starting by commenting the fight between Jiri Prochazka versus Jamahal. This one is the biggest, guys, like the most important one that I wanted to watch because both of these guys are really incredible in the way they fight, and they are really dangerous guys. So I'm gonna start off by reacting to this one. And to be honest, if you guys watched, and if you have not, go watch my prediction of UFC 311. And I was saying basically that my take between Jiri and Hill, I said I take Jiri to win by either a TKO or submission. Reason being is that he typically has more skills, more better at everything, and he basically he has more skills, and yeah. So let's go for the first round. So there's each of them, the stances um haven't changed. Like they Jamal still has his way of moving as well as for Prohaska. But then, as I said in my reaction, um, Jamal is a kind of, he has really fast punches, punches. But then for Jiri, I think for Jiri, when he lands a punch on you, you can really feel it. It's really heavy, as compared to Jamal here, who as well is, he has heavy punches as well. But then I don't know, the one for Jiri are really unpredictable, and I can see right now like he's beating Jamal right now. Jamal is doing the same, but it's not yet reaching Jiri. And then, yeah, Jiri has a way of fighting and throwing shots really that are unorthodox. It's yeah. So okay, now Jiri has landed some. Um, but then he has an unorthodox way of fighting, throwing shots. And as I expected, even like both of these guys have they really neglect the fight of covering their heads. um, but then mostly Jiri is the one taking more risks, and that's what I intended. Like Jiri will take more risk, and Jamal is more of of a thinker, strategy. I think Jamal Hill is better at when it comes to the IQ, fighting IQ. But then, will it be enough to face a guy like Jiri? As I said, Jiri has more. You know, he knows more. He has more things to throw, and then he knows how to combine those. The reason I took Jiri to win is because when we see the way Jamal fights, he's really strong. He's a really strong guy, but then he really relies most of his time. Oh, no, here's a takedown. Here's a takedown. So yeah, as I said, so no, I mean not a takedown, but then um, a knockdown. Sorry. So as I said, he has a really heavy punch. Like, oh, so yeah, it's really he's feeling it. Like, and then I like his courage. He's really courageous. He continues to fight. He doesn't fear at all. But then, man, Jiri is something else, man. But I like the way Jamal. He's really courageous. He's not. panicking at all. Like he's trying his best right now. Um, oh, but he's throwing as well. Ooh. Oh, and then that's what I expected. Like I knew this guy will, it will be like a punching fight. Like it will be like a dog fight. I knew that. But then the thing is that when you punch Jiri, you know, it's only a guy like Alex who managed to, really knock him with a one punch knockdown. But then, yeah, but right now what I'm seeing is that even though Jiri has, is damaging, Hill, like Hill is not giving up at all. I mean, like that's what I like. He's really courageous. Uh, but he's really feeling it, man. And what I can say is Hill really prepared for this one. This will be a huge fight, man. Like this is really entertaining. I like the way they're fighting. Oh, um, but for right now, I might say, Jiri is the guy, and that's what I expected. And yeah, so Jamal has that now. His face is really blown, man. Like you can see blood on, on his face, and that's what I intended. Jiri has really, really heavy punches. Like, and then the fact of Hill is that even though he knows how to punch, he knows some boxing techniques, but then the thing is that he really has some issues when it comes to avoid taking some punches. He's not that flexible when it comes to dodging punches, and then that's why he basically took most of the punches from Prochazka. Prochazka didn't miss any, as for Jiri, as compared for Jiri. So the first one has ended. Jiri has now an advantage of a knockdown, So I think he might finish. In couples of time, he might end up finishing Jamal. Like Jamal Hill's face is really damaged right now, and this is because of Jiri. He has a really heavy punch, and then he's a risky guy. He will come at you like no matter what you think you are. He will come at you with his heavy punches and weird style of fighting. But then I also like the fact that Jamal is not courageous also to come forward despite heavy having all those injuries in his face on his face. So this is round two now. Round one, we can you know easily give it to Jiri, and yeah, I mean the way he's fighting is really smooth, and oh, flying knee. Uh, like even though Jiri has a good time, I mean Jamal is also throwing some, man. So yeah, Jiri has touched on Jamal's eye, but so far this one is really entertaining, man. Like I'm really impressed with both guys. Like Jamal is not afraid at all. He's really courageous. Um, I didn't see any uh, knockdown yet. I suppose they are really, enjoying the fact that they're exchanging punches and heavy shots, and but I wonder what's Jamal Hill plan right now, because he's not a guy that take risk most of the time. Like he'll wait on you making a mistake, and then he'll come with his heavy. punches. He had really powerful um, how can I call it um, right hook, like a really good right hook. But then Jamal Hills he's a southpaw. So big exchanges. Like Jamal, when it comes, he has good combinations, but then um, the thing is that the way Proaska fights, so an IPOC to Jiri as well. Oh shit! I hope this one will not make him. I hope this not is really serious. So he's saying he'll keep fighting despite the IPOC. Um, but if they wanna continue fighting, if they does continue want to continue fighting, they have to avoid iBox because it's really annoying and disturbing. Oh man, I hope they'll not delete this one. Yeah, so they're trying to examine his eye. So I think he'll keep fighting. So yeah. So we're still in the second round. So they're still fighting. So yeah. So far, like I think Jamal has tried to adjust himself and come forward and throw some punches, and he did. But then, will he continue throughout the next round that are coming? So he's trying to land some big punches. So yeah, big punches from Jamal. Okay, big punches as well for Jiri. Um, like I like the way he's dodging punches just with his head. But then the thing that is really risky, I don't know how he does it. Uh, he doesn't cover his face so much, but then he manages to dodge the punches from Jamal, which is really not a good idea because that Jamal has really big punches as well. So um, which is so that's why it's really dangerous. Mm. So I think that's why people, were thinking like, gave this one to to Prohaska. The main reason being is that Jamal also don't cover his face well, but then the thing is that for Jiri, it's worse. Like he's really, really, really not covered. But then for right now, it seems Jamal is the one, taking more risk right now. Like he's really punching more, and Jiri is not, doing that much. So maybe he's planning something, but then I like the way he's really dodging these punches. I think he's trying to figure out like a way of throwing a really nasty one. Yeah, I think he has his own style. So this is the end of the second round, and honestly, I'll give this one to Jamal. Yeah, the second round, I'll give this to Jamal. I think they have one more left, I think, and yeah, I think Jiri has to take again more risk or trying to come out with something new because the second round was much for Jamal, as I saw, even though Jamal missed a lot of them because the way of Jiri's, dodging Jamal's punches. But I'm really interested the way Jamal is fighting. He's really going forward. So let's go for the third round now. The third final round. So man, I don't know whether there will be a knockouts because I think um, each one of them are really they have adjusted themselves from each other's punches. So I don't really see how one might knock the other one out. Oh, 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 big trouble, big trouble, big trouble, big trouble, big trouble. Oh, Jamal is in big trouble, big trouble. But he's also punching. But then I don't know how Jiri managed. Like it hasn't it hasn't had any effect on Jiri's face. Just a little bit. He has a really it's really weird. Like it's he has a unique way of fighting. Oh, big one as well again. And it's fast and unpredictable. Like I don't know how he does it. Like wow, wow. I really wanted a knockout, but then I don't think there will be one. Uh, oh, oh, big knee. Oh, big one. Oh, damn. Knockdown again. Knockdown once again. Oh la la, bad idea. Oh, oh, oh shit. Like, oh la la. Oh, damn. Oh shit. Like he's really, he's feeling it. That's it. Yeah, KO. Yes, I was right. So it's a knockout. But whoa, I'm really impressed, man. Like, it's so unique and weird, and I like the way Jamal fought as well because even though he was getting punched and he really didn't care at all. He really didn't care, and he was still going through chasing him, and despite him knock knocking him out several times, but as I said, like he has more skills, and then the thing and the main reason I took Jiri to win against a guy like Jamal is mainly because he has more skills. He has more skills, and he's more complete when it comes to the ground. You can basically go all over, like and as also said, the main mistake with that Jamal did is that when he punches, like it's really it literally goes out of his feet. So there is each time he tried to land a big one, he's really uncovered, uh, uh, and then which leaves like his opponent with a big opening. So that's how Jiri was, having some opportunities right there because there were like big openings, so Jiri could punch and then give those hard punches. Yeah, so that's what ended up happening. And as I said, I'm really the best when it comes to prediction. Like as I said, like there'll be a knockout, either a knockout or a submission. And whoa, and then yeah, that's what I predicted. Yeah, so this was the fight between Jiri and Hill. Upcoming next will be Merab versus Umar. So I'll also give you my prediction on. I mean my take on that. See you.